Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
We're warmer than we were 24 hours ago, thanks to the dew point number, which has risen in response to a general easterly wind flow. I think the column of the atmosphere will continue to moisten over the next several days, and that's going to lead to a few more clouds around. Right now, pretty clear skies out there, 72 degrees the air temperature. And even though the dew point is rising, I think we'll probably have very little in the way of any kind of cooling rains this afternoon. So we start the day off a little bit warmer, and we'll end up warm as well, coming in near 90. 70 currently, Wauchula 72, Mayaca City, Arcadia at 71. 74 degrees Northport, 75 Venice and Inglewood, 74 Lakewood Ranch, 72 Parrish, 73 Bradenton, Longboat Key at 76. Across the entire state, it's quiet right now. There's not much going on. In fact, most of the state is pretty much cloud-free. We do have some showers in progress down in the southern tip of the state. Moisture's thicker the further south you go. And in fact, if you're heading to Miami or Lauderdale today for any reason, or down to the Florida Keys, there will be some scattered showers around there. We are not seeing anything going on here. Yesterday, we saw one lone shower build, and that was about it. Kind of encouraged by a sea breeze and the outflow from those storms even further inland. I think today we'll probably see a very similar situation. Very isolated showers. Maybe two instead of one today. That's really about it. Not much activity in terms of weather. But we will see a little bit more cloud cover perhaps, and perhaps a more solid line of clouds in inland areas today. The sea breeze will not be all that strong, however. We have, again, some drier air that was in place yesterday. In fact, historically dry air indicated by the tan, giving way to a little bit more moisture today, but still the air sufficiently dry to really suppress any kind of rain showers. Plus, we don't have that kicker of a sea breeze to talk about. High pressure still remains dominant weather feature over the deep south. We have this trough of low pressure back to the west, which again, today is a focal point for severe weather, as it has been for the last several days, and this trough of low pressure over the eastern seaboard, which we will watch for the potential of a low pressure area to develop there. Should it develop, we could first of all have a tropical system develop there just in time for the start of hurricane season on the 1st. But also in terms of Memorial Day weekend for the other coast, if you're traveling to that coast, it could kind of kick up the seas over there. So we'll watch for it and see what happens. It has minimal effect on our weather. In fact, no effect on our weather. Slightly higher humidity, isolated showers, mostly sunny skies. There's the potential for severe weather again today in the same general locations that we have seen day after day, only the threat is slightly less today. Standard kind of thunderstorm activity possible in the southern tip of the state as we have more moisture there. Nothing severe anticipated. A northeast wind shifts to the east again tonight, coming in briskly, keeping the sea breeze close to the coast. And the forecast for today calls for daytime highs near 90. Chances of rain showers back in the forecast by week's end and over the weekend. Back to you.